Alrighty. Let's make sure all this is working before I crack on. Right guys, so just a quick one on this level select screen. You know, just made got a nicer image of the level that you'll soon see, all nice and finished. As I'm going to state, this is probably going to be my last update video for this project, as my deadline is up this well, coming Monday. So first quick update, as you can see, I made a sort of control scheme now, just to make it easy if you know, if anyone wants to play it, ideally on a Xbox control, because I'm doing it on a computer and the only available resources at uni were the Xbox controllers, so I thought I'd make the work logical to that. So yeah, I've made, you know, as you can see, these nice little buttons faded out and such, so you can see which ones are actually active and inactive, and just stating simply what there is. You know, I am tempted to put this on my blog so that if people want to use it just for you know, their own little game, you know, why not? You know, at the end of the day, it's something like, if from previous bit of research, I was looking into like control schemes and making them and having a look at them. Like originally I did it as a PS4 one, but as a, you know, because I use a PlayStation controller at home personally, but other people may not have that or know how to use that on the system, so may as well appeal to everybody's needs. So let's go from here. So in addition to this, you know, I've sort of taken out the rank system in the top right corner because there was just not enough time to implement it in, as well as the score system's now gone, but you'll see something else instead. Now I've littered the levels with a few more collectibles so you can pick up more money and such, just to see if you know, well, from the research in the first semester, people said that an array of people have all said that collectibles and exploring are one of the things that they want to try and, or one of the main hooks to keep them on the game. So I thought I may as well litter with that, as well as adding in multiple, you know, well, these doors didn't originally say anything, and because I had like a mate play test it and he kept running into doors thinking, oh, can I do anything with this, can I do anything with this, because nothing was showing up. I thought, right, well, I clearly need to add something in here as well. So yeah, as you can see, like, I've been in these little collectibles. I'm using these little bite markers to sort of lead the player around, sort of like a Hansel and Gretel effect. Along with that, these regens are now infinite ammo because, as I said, with a play tester, a mate of mine who were sat there losing all his bullets, wasting them on imps, and then he's like, oh, I'm out of bullets, so I thought I may as well give it some sort of infinite respawn as well as loads of extra to pick up. So another main one, update, is hopefully you'll soon see when these imps come and attack. See, I've now got this nice post-process effect which works on the screen, and when you go under like a minimal health threshold, it sort of sticks on screen and gradually goes higher. But if I come here to my region, you'll see it slowly fading away once it gets past 50%. That's great. So, you know, sort of a way to kind of make the player be aware that they're being hit, because at the end of the day, if you wasn't listening to this on the headphones and something was attacking you from behind, at least there's some sort of indicator on screen. Oh, one that I'm not shown. Opens that door. So I've added in my my camera switching mechanic just to sort of signify areas of interest, sort of lead the player around, along with the little daisy chain of bites for the character to pick up, the player to pick up. I can't use that door. As you can see, it's permanently open, so you can tell it was originally blocked. I'll see a new mechanic appearing up now. So The one update I did to these treasure boxes, like the switches, I forgot to put in a transitional bool to sort of say, am I actually doing an action? And if I am, wait until I've finished that action, because what I could do is spam the interact button, and it makes the box to the mouth just open up like a mouth all the time. So yeah, now I've picked up a key card. It now shows me that I've got a key card on the side of my screen. Now it's only the same widget, right? But when I'm pushing the data in, it'll show the white card and then pick, depending on which key card you've picked, it'll change it from blue to yellow or red. So it's just one key card's available at one significant time, so that it's easier to track rather than having multiple instances and just getting everything confused. Let's see if I can at least try and waste some shot for another part. Yeah, another thing, I've added in like multiple health pickups now. You just literally walk up to it and it'll come in. Add health as need be. Now, one thing I have noticed, which I won't be able to work on because unfortunately it's due to an error with the BSPs. Now, because I'm in a package project here, and I've originally put a BSP wall in, just literally that whole wall was one block, and then I've put in a recessive BSP here. Now, wherever that BSP is, you can see I'm hitting a collision response. Now, I've turned all the collision responses off in the blueprint, so it's definitely to do with the BSP, because no matter where I shoot inside the volume, where it splits the wall, it just won't let you pause a shot. You know, it's really frustrating. Or at least it seems to do that anyway. Yeah, can do it in. Or it might be a secondary collision error, because I can shoot down them all. Yeah. Well, that's peculiar. Let's kill me. See, now giving the player all these bullets, if there was a chance where they didn't slay Big Jim and pick up the shotgun, at least they've got an infinite supply of bullets to go around and wreak havoc. Let's see, additional little items. Now the health pickups actually don't contribute to the item percentage. Same with the armor. At the end of the day, I thought, well, if I'm just giving it to buff the character rather than, bullets you need, armor and health you do sort of need, but they're in a large supply. So that's signifying that I can now open that door, or at least it's activated that door. Sure, secret while I'm in it. See, now I've got plentiful amount of bullets. Sure, Andre will be happy. Show these guys everything. Before I go in here, another little update. As I've shown you the the pause menu before, I decided to add in these little things on screen just to tell us, well, instead of having it on the screen permanently, at least it's on a secondary screen, so when the player comes on, it's like, all right, pause the menu, that's my progress. At least I can come back and the information that they're doing in game is being relayed back to him, so it's, there's a constant understanding between what you're doing and, and the game. So yeah, I've figured out how to add in multiple buttons to be able to transition from menu to menu. Now the help menu, again, it's just a simple widget, but with a button on the back, which, well, as soon as you go from the help button, it then focuses it onto it's on the same widget, it's on the same screen, so it's easy to transition. It'll then change its render opacity from 0 to 1. Do the same with the opposite, and do the opposite with the other menu, so that they just transition in and out. And as soon as you press confirm, you know, it tells you all the buttons, so you know what you're doing. Press confirm, it goes back, highlights the help button because you previously used the help button. You know, it makes sense, and then press continue to continue. So I'll go on from it. Let's rid the world of slumps. See again, it's now come up, blue key card. Every time you use the key card, you know, and it has a nice fading transition out, just to assist it. Instead of just having a, you know, blue key card subtitle. If you don't see subtitle, at least you know you've got some sort of other signifier to show that you got it. See, as soon as you've used it, it's gone. All the bullets. Bullets contribute to item percentage. See that I've done that a few times. Well, again, this post-process effect, as well as being hit by the imps, it also does work in these volumes. After all, instead of just having something, you know, signifying it via a subtitle, it's nice to have some sort of feedback effect of some description. All the ammo. All the loot is fine. And again, hidden down there is another one of those large health packs if you find yourself in a bit of a sticky wicket. Oh yeah. Decided to make a checkpoint if I do die. I am not tempted to show it. Spin out, have a nice effect, and then boom and back. All nice and tidy. Come here, and get a bloody assault rifle. I've got 200 bullets. Right, down here is a secret. As you can see, I've got that nice camera wobble. Do multiple shots. Let's be quick. Loads of armor. Press that button. As you can see, I added in a lot of armor around here, just in case the player can die in here. So there's no other main items of interest. It's just well, find the switch, because you'll hear it if you've got headphones in or any sort of audio. You'll hear it blinking away. Yellow key card. See, it turns to yellow instead of blue. See, there must be something on my doors. It's always the doors. Yeah, I'll look for it. Ah. See, auto reload also works with the assault rifle. That door. See, I do like the camera swapping. Granted, I know Doom didn't have it, but at least it it sort of assists to signify the areas that you're going. At the end of the day, I need to put my own flourish on my on this work. Can't just copy it brick for brick. After all, it's, you know, the whole design of the world's mine. It's just loosely based on the map that they built. This is the newest updated area. You know, from here I've done all that back corridor, this to add additional gameplay to it, and a further end area. Oh shit. Absolutely tanking it. See, a key card, all nice and simple UI. Lead your way out to the exit, and if you wish to venture further, go down there. Secret door, secret switch. Final secret. Just kill the snake. Can't reach me, can you? Mwah. That'll be nice at some point. After there's, you know, one stranded enemy. It's probably, I'd say it's quite a nice touch to have. All this crap. A little. Can't use that. Change that. Yeah, I hid a box in there, just a health box, but it's only small. Forgot to change that around. I doubt anyone will find it anyway. Kill imps. Alright. All secrets. Let's go. Oh, I found all the items now. Keep missing these ones. Lights. Still one open. 96%. There's a final door for the exit. What have I not picked up? There's always one item, isn't there? So yeah, I'll crack on. 98% is not too bad. But yeah, there you go. Full complete mission, and you know, all secrets, and you can try and find the other item another time. But either way, I know it works. I've just forgotten one somewhere. But yeah, crack on, continue. Nice little thank you message, and then back to the main menu. So I hope you've liked all the new updates and everything that looks, all the fun little things that I've made. And yeah, just say until next time.